This video will explain how to create and edit the parameters in an assembly level, or how to create the parameter in an assembly which will control the parts. There are three parts in an assembly. The first part is the male part. The second part is the female part. And the third part is the pin. The male part is inserted into the female part, and the pin which connects the female and the male. The male part has a thickness of 10 millimeters. To ensure click on Analysis, Measure Distance. Click on this edge and this edge. Note the distance in the distance window as 10 mm. Click on 10. Similarly, the distance of the pocket in the female also is 10 mm. In some cases, it is required to run the design studies, the design of experiments. In those cases, some parameters are subjected to the variation. In this example, the dimension which is subjected for the variation is the thickness of the male part and the pocket in the female part. Here, the thickness of the male part will be varied. Similarly, the thickness of the female part also should get updated. For this, they need to define one single parameter and attach that parameter to this male and female dimensions. To create the parameter, click on the tools. Click on Parameters. Enter the parameter as t and enter the value of the parameter as 8. Click on OK. To relate that parameter to the male part and the female part, click on Tools, Relations. The relation window is now open. Just click on the male part feature. It can be seen that this particular male part is created by a rectangular cross section having the thickness of dimension D2.2. Click on that particular thing and relate that dimension to a parameter t. Click on Refresh. Now click on the female part. The dimension which need to be parameterized is D1.0, which is the pocket in the female part. Click on the dimension. Check the dimension in the next line and enter or relate it to the parameter t. Click on OK. Now The thickness of the male part and the pocket in the female part are related to a common parameter T. Click on refresh. Click on the tools, parameters, change the value of the parameter as phi. Click on OK. Regenerate. To observe that the male part is now having the thickness of phi. Similarly, the female part pocket has also been changed to phi. To ensure, click on Analysis, Measure Distance. From this end to this end, the distance measured is phi. Similarly, repeat, the distance measured from this vertex to this vertex is again phi. Start modifying the parameter as per the requirement. Enter this value as 2. Click on OK. Click on Regenerate. Now the thickness of the male part and the pocket of the female part are now adjusted to 2 mm respectively. This is how the relations can be given for the parts in an assembly level by defining one common parameter